You listen to the sound of Jesus. You listen to the voice of Jesus. You listen to voice of Jesus. This is Tom Nelson. This is Tom Nelson. Welcome to Nasitesa. Welcome to Nasitesa. You listen to voice of Jesus. Today I'm going to read Birth of Moses. Birth of Moses. This is Exodus 2. I don't even know where it is. I gotta look it up. I don't know where the portion it is. I have to look it up. I have to find it in Google. I haven't looked it up yet. They passed the infrastructure bill. I know there's only money. Pete Booting was saying only money for roads and bridges and lead water. There's no money for any stimulus. No money for stimulus. No money for any bailout or any housing or any stimulus, any basic income. The only money for bridges and tunnels and money for the transit. The transit. Yeah, I think it's over. It's really over. It's really over. There's no hope. The government is not going to help. They're simply not going to budge. They will not help. The situation is really bad. There's everything. If you go outside the country, everything's locked, very padlocked. Everything is shut. There's no place to sit, no place to pee, no place to stand. There's no place to sit. Only park. You can go outside to the park, and it's very far away. This Pellambe Park is very far away from where I live. You go out in the morning. There's nowhere to sit, nowhere to stand, nowhere to do anything. And everywhere you go, people start fighting you on face mask, and they start fighting you for the bags, bags where you buy stuff. You have to carry on your own things at home. There's no bags allowed. There's no bags allowed in the United States. The government is not going to help. I think they should put $1.8 trillion in in the European Parliament and in euro. And these people are not do. They're not paying any attention to me. I don't think they really care. Nobody care. Nobody really care. Nobody really care. And they should put a $1.8 trillion of the stimulus money into stimulus, help people out, give them $10 million stimulus. Everybody's trapped. Yes, the mortgage hasn't paid in 3 months, 3 years. Rent hasn't paid in 3 years. The utility hasn't paid in 3 years. Uh, and my Wi-Fi is kind of getting off probably tomorrow. There won't be any video coming from me. They will not throw a nickel, a dime, a cent, a penny. 45 years I'm begging. Only one person sent me $2. Jordan Pulo. He sent me one time $1, another time $1. That's the only money I ever got in the last 45 years. They will not give you a cent, a nickel, a dime. They will not throw. It's really over. It's really over. No government is helping out. Nobody is eradicating eradicating COVID rules and regulation. Nobody is bothered. I did some updates. I did some updates on NASA's LLC. I'll read it for you. The clock. I did some updates. Civilization clock is coming to an end. Nobody will budge. Nobody will budge. Nobody will budge. That's Tomlinson net worth estimated net worth to Tomlinson net worth in 2021 4 times 10 to the 99,999,999 zeros. Tomlinson net worth estimated at 2020 4 times 10 to the 999 continuing 80 zeros. Sectionally, 21 zeros. Tomlinson net estimated at 2019 999 gazillion, 25 quadrillion. Previous years. I know you don't want to hear all this. I know you're tired. You don't want to hear all this. Because because wealth is man history, world's richest first collinear 18 zeros. Centennial Forbes published wealthiest man in history. I know you don't want to hear all this. I know you don't want to hear. This is the civilization clock. That's right. It took me seconds to make the clock. Captain Kirk tried for 5 years end the civilization, but he couldn't figure out the time. I figured out the time. That's right. I figured out the time when the end civilization is here. It's over, my friend. It's over. It's nobody going to help you. Nobody going to come around and give you a handout. You got to look for work. You have to go back to work. That's the only solution. They're not interested in union. They're not interested in the United Nations. Not interested. The European Union not interested. Just Tobago is not interested. And Antonio Guterres is not interested. They're only interested in feeding Africans. They're only interested in Africans. If you don't have edge on a sneaker, the survival in the United States is zero. You're gonna be gunned down. You'll be shot to death if you don't have edge on a sneaker. That's right. They're tired of feeding Africans 80 billion a week. Now they're shipping all the Mennonite girls to Africa. 80 billion of them going to Africa, suck African bird dick. I have this importance Shah Jahan fund. Chip in $7. Will you? If you can help me, I'll try to make some kind of effort to create a World Union Alliance. Importance Shah Jahan fund. Chip in $7. If you can, I know $7 is nothing. You can even buy a burger for $7. McDonald's burger costs you $10. Even a Whopper costs you $10. A cup of coffee in a Starbucks costs you $5. What's $7? What's the $7? If you can spare $7, you would help me out. You would help me out of my situation. I had to depend on Thomas every morning. I had to hustle the street for a couple of dollars. You need to deserve to die. You need to die. That's right. You need to die. You need to die. I'm gonna see if I can pull up a. You will not accept me or my wife as a queen or emperor. They only want black men to be emperor. This is Exodus chapter 2, Bible Gateway, the birth of Moses. I haven't read this. I'm going to read it for the first time. Chapter 2. Now, man of tribe of Levi. Now, a man of tribe of Levi married to Levite woman. And she became pregnant and gave birth to a son. Let me read that again. Verse 1. Chapter 2, verse 1. Now, the man of tribe of Levi married to Levite woman. And she became pregnant and gave birth to a son. She saw that he was fine. Child, she hid him from 3 months. So she was fine. So she hid him for 3 months. But when she could hide him no longer, she got a papyrus basket for him, and he coated it with tar and pitch. Let me read that again. Now, verse number 3. Child is 3 months, but she could not hide him no longer. She got a papyrus basket for him and coated it with the tar and pitch. Then she placed the child in it and put it among the reeds along the bank of Nile. His sister stood at a distance to see what has happened to him. The Pharaoh's daughter went down to the Nile to bath. Let me read that again. The Pharaoh's daughter went down to the Nile to bath, and her attendants were walking along the river bank. And she saw the basket among the reeds and sent her female slaves to get it. Let me read that again. She saw the basket among the reeds and she sent her females, her slaves to get it. She opened it and saw the baby, and he was crying, and she felt sorry for him. This is one of the Hebrew babies, she said. Chapter 2, verse 6 again. She opened it and saw the baby, and she was crying, and she felt sorry for him. This was one of the Hebrew babies, she said. And then the sister asked the Pharaoh's daughter, shall I go get one of the Hebrew women to nurse the baby for you? Yes, go, she answered. So the girl went and got the baby to the mother. And Pharaoh's daughter said to her, take this baby and nurse him for me. I will pray you. So the woman took the baby and nursed him. When the child grew older, she took the baby, Pharaoh's daughter, and became her son and named him Moses, saying, I drew him out of the water. The name Moses means I drew him out of the water. That's the that's the that's the birth of Jesus. I mean, birth of Moses. Drew him out of the water. That's the meaning of Moses. I'm playing the same song. I know you're getting tired of it. It's just playing the same song music. There's no hope. There's no hope. There's no hope. There's absolutely no hope. There's no money in the. There's no money in the bill for the stimulus for any stimulus or any kind of help.
We'll forget about stocks, real estate, cryptocurrency.
I like this song because it says I'm a lucky man. That's the only thing I like about the song. To marry Marie is the luckiest thing on earth. 18 years I chased him. I started trusting in the Lord every day. It's a Bhagwan. It's a Bhagwan. Comforting in the Lord. It's a Bhagwan. It's a lucky man. Lucky man, I'm a lucky man. To be blessed with all the things of earth. To be the emperor. To be the king of constitutional monarch of 100 nations. 222, 20 deposits and titles. The darkness crowd gather. Jesus Christ for feet. The underground is shifting. The powers of the darkness gather. You listen to the sweet voice of Jesus Christ himself. The voice of Jesus cometh. He's going to keep me. He's going to save me. Trusting in the Lord. This is Bhagwan. He's a lucky man. Bhagwan again. Bhagwan. Lucky man again. Lucky man. Trusting in the Lord. Comforting in the Lord. It's a Bhagwan. It's a lucky man. I know I don't want to disappoint you. I don't want to put you down, but it's over. It's over. There's no help coming from the government. Nobody's out there to help you. They're not interested in helping me or anybody else. They're going to fix the roads, which I don't use. I don't travel. I don't drive. I don't need the roads. I need to eat food. That's what I need. I need to eat food. Calvary, the Christ Jesus who died in the cross at the tomb. Then in the church, Hey, I'm a lucky man. Nobody knows what's going to happen tomorrow. Tomorrow is not for you. It's not for you to decide. Today we live. Do not worry about things of tomorrow. Do not worry about things you are out of control. Do not worry about your sickness. Do not worry about the finances. Do not worry about job. Do not worry about your shelter, because God says God will provide. That's right. Do not worry about your health. Do not worry about your house. Do not worry about your job. Do not worry about your car. Do not worry about insurance. Do not worry about home. Do not worry about mortgage. Do not worry about the courts. Do not worry endless sleepless nights for nothing, for nothing, for nothing. Because tomorrow is not for you. You still decide what happens. Maybe today you die. Tonight you die. I don't know. Itra Saubhagya means how lucky I am. Literally, the eternity. There is no other words can describe. Itra Saubhagya, how lucky I am in the eternity. തീരാത്ത സന്തോഷം ക്രിസ്തുവിലുണ്ടെന്നാൽ. We are proposing Mr. Chowdhury, CSA director now, World Identity Card, Cash App login, phone ID and login ID and phone ID, Cash App login.gov, $10 million, $100 million, Omni Visa. ആശ്വാസമെന്നിൽ താൻ തന്നദീന. I think the table is going to flip in a minute. The guys next door. I don't even have $1 to eat food. They're coming to break the computer and I gotta stop. Minimum bundle, 50 bags, 50 bags. Minimum bundle, 50 bags, 50 bags. മരിച്ചവനെ എന്നെ തേടി വന്നവനെ അൻപിൻ രൂപി യേശുനാഥ നിന്നിഷ്ടം എന്നിഷ്ടമാക്കാം. Thank you for joining me. Have a good day. Take care. Bye-bye. They're coming with the 50 bags of crack. നാഥനെന്നും നടത്തിയിടുന്നു സാധു എന്നെ കൈവിടാതെ നാഥനെന്നും നടത്തിയിടുന്നു അന്ത്യത്തോളം ചിറകടി അവൻ കാത്തിടുന്നു. Thank you for joining me today. There won't be any video tomorrow. I gotta find my computer and my iPad. Take care. Bye-bye. Suck some big African word dick. I know it's disappointing. There's no money for stimulus. No money for stimulus. The only money for British and transfer. There's no stimulus, my friend. I want to disappoint you. Take care. Bye-bye.